Bots and Books fans, this is Scorp1701, and tonight I am so excited to be able to bring to you the Target exclusive Neca Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2-pack of Bebop and Rocksteady. And I have been searching for this thing for months. But now, here it is in the studio, and let's just dive right into this massive box set. And so, the box is your standard green and yellow, and you have your animated pictures of Bebop and Rocksteady here on the bottom, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You have their names, Bebop and Rocksteady, Nickelodeon there on the side. You have Rocksteady looking goofy and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles up here. And then you have on the back of the box the duo and a read-up. You have the new 2-packs in the wave with Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, Raphael, and the new 2 foot soldiers. And that's the back of the box. On this side of the box, you have Bebop looking all bad. And you got the top of the box, you just have the turtle logo. And on the bottom of the box, you have credits for the box and directors and stuff like that. But really, nobody cares about that. I don't care about that. I just want to get these guys out and start checking them out. So let's get them out of the box. And here we have these behemoths out of the package. And out of the package, Bebop and Rocksteady stand at approximately 7 inches tall. And if you want to remember the Turtles, they stood around 5¼ inches. We'll do a comparison about that in here, but these things are beautiful. The box did come with that cool sewer photo stock picture, so I'm going to have that up as a background. As far as the accessories, nothing new that we haven't seen before, really. They both came, well, there was 2 sets. There's a set of these large gray rifles in the box. You know, we saw these with the foot soldiers. It's light gray, dark gray, and you had a little bit of red up here for the tips, and you have some purple. That's kind of new in there for the scope. That's nifty. And then you had a pair of pistols, and it seems like these colors are a little more vibrant than the ones that came with the foot soldiers, but they both came with the foot soldiers, same mold. A little bit of color, some cream colored, some grays, and some reds for the tips, and little buttons on the side, so that's really nice there. There is one communicator, so I guess, you know, between the 2 of them, I guess they can try to work it. And this is the same communicator they got with the Shredder and Leonardo, but instead of Krang, where you have Shredder on here, so you can see that they're talking to Shredder. Ah, you imbeciles, get back here! So that's pretty nice. And they each come with 2 extra sets of hands than the ones that they are equipped with. Now, the interesting thing to know about these hands are they are exact same. This set of hands is the exact same set of hands over here, but they're just painted a different color. So you got a set of grabby hands, turtles, and then you got a set of weapons hands, and we'll show those off in just a moment. So yeah, those are really nice. Okay, and that brings us back to the 2 main guys themselves, and what we'll do is we will look at them one at a time like we did the other reviews. So let's go ahead and take a look at Rocksteady. So I could just sit here and look at this guy and be extraordinarily happy. I have never seen a set of figures from the Ninja Turtle cartoon series as good as these NECA figures, and I don't know, I'm just giddy. Alright, anyway, let's get a closer look at him. So, bring him up to the camera. We can take a look at his big old honking rhinoceros head, and it's huge and gray, has some nice yellow googly eyes, and he has a nice white horn here and a smaller one behind that, and he's a dark gray all the way around. He has some nice black highlights in there. His mouth actually it's for articulation, but it does open. And you can open that up and see his nice pink tongue and tonsils in there. So that is nice. Nice sharp teeth. That's cool. Coming down to his yellow shirt. And this is so great. I just love it. And his bandolera with his bullets. And his other one coming across that has a little hand grenade attached to it. That's nice. You can see his big belly poking out there. Let's move out a little further, and he's got a gray buckle on his belt, which is brown, and comes. You can see little belt loops there in his khaki BDU pants with little pockets. Those are cool. He's got a little turtle shell on the side here, another hand grenade, and coming down to some nice brown boots. Those are really, really nice. He has a couple bracelets are on his wrists, so that's pretty neat. On the back, he has this little wooden knife, sword, machete thing. I don't know. I never saw him use it. I always saw that he had it, and I thought it was the most ridiculous thing. I mean, it's like a little wooden sword that he hit people in the head with. So yeah, there's got some pockets molded into the back. And that is just nice. A little gray on the bottom of the boots. Oh, he is a very good looking figure. And it also has that shading that we saw on the Ninja Turtles. And on the shirt, the back side of him is a little darker, very minor, that will denote shadows. So yeah, that is awesome. And that is what he looks like. And for articulation, his head is kind of on a joint that will allow it to go kind of up and down. That's pretty neat. And it can go all the way around if you wanted to do that to him. Poor guy. I don't know why you'd want to. It can kind of tilt to the side as well, and the mouth we saw earlier does open and close, so you can get that little feature. His shoulders can go all the way around 360 degrees. He does have a bicep swivel that goes left and right. He has a double elbow bend, which can get him to some nice punching poses like that. His wrist does swivel all the way around like that, and depending on which hand you have in there, it can go up and down. And because there is a slight hinge that you should be able to see right there. Okay. He does have a waist swivel, but it's kind of tight, and I don't want to really force it because he got a lot of junk around his waist and side, so you can see it moves a little bit, so I'm happy with that. His leg can go up a hair, so you can see that, and it can move back a hair. His pants back here are very soft plastic, so they can move. It gives way a little bit, so you got that. He does not appear to have like a thigh swivel, but he does have a double knee bend. If you can get it up like that, so that's nice. And you can see his foot can go back a hair, and we can go back up, and the foot can go up a bit, so that's pretty nice movement with the foot. And he does have a boot twist or cut, so it can twist that way. And that's pretty much it for his body articulation. A lot of stuff on him does move too a little bit, like this baldric. It can move. You can see this little let's get him a little closer. This little hand grenade here can move up and down. The little shells can kind of move. The little grenades here, the belt. They technically are individual pieces, but they're kind of glued down, so you're not gonna be able to do a lot with them. So, yeah, the sword kind of moves around a little bit, but can't come off, and you can't hold it or do anything with it. But anyway, that is it for this guy's articulation. And here Rocksteady is with his grabby hands. Looking all grabby. Grabby, grabby. And here we have Rocksteady holding a pistol with his weapon hands. So, you turtle, yeah. Gonna do some target practice. Or you could have him use his rifle, and oh my gosh, it actually just fits in one hand. He's so big. This rifle looks like a pistol to him. Oh, that is awesome. That fits really nice. He doesn't need two hands to use it. Like, yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that rifle in his hand a lot. And here you have Rocksteady holding the communicator. Yes, Master, I'm coming. Get back soon, Cretan. Now, I don't know if I can do their voices. It's been so long since I actually heard seen the cartoon, but yeah, that is pretty neat. Moving on. Okay, and since they're both villains, I'll wait on comparison, bring up the other guys when I finish up Bebop, so we can all do it all together. Okay, moving on. And here we have everyone's favorite warthog henchman, Bebop. And bring him a little closer to take a look at him. He is just crazy good. I mean, I'm so happy. It's like I'm holding a cartoon. So he's basically a warthog, and he's mostly got a base of light brown for his body color. His little ears, oh, those are so cute. He's got his purple mohawk and a little bit of tail down there at the bottom. Some purple glasses, and yes, actually, the glasses do come up. And oh, you have these weird black beady eyes. That is so weird. Okay, we need to put those back down because that's just freaking me out. You can see now why he never took the glasses off. Has some nice sculpted teeth in there. He has a nice nose ring. That's kind of freaky. And his mouth does open, so we can try to look in there. And you can see he has a nice red tongue and black mouth. I don't know how well you can see it in there, but that's crazy good. He has a little bone necklace that he's wearing. You can see his red vest here. Got some little details molded in there. Got some hand grenades on the side. Turtle shells for shoulder pads. He has a baldric here with some bullets in it. See his skull, his abs, and done some black outline there. Coming down to his black pants. He has some chain right here that are glued on. So that kind of has a little strap of gray here. He does have a chain. Actually, it's a real chain. Well, not real chain. It's plastic chain, but it is if you take off his hand, it will fall off and unravel. So that's pretty neat. Has a little bit of a cuff here, which is pretty neat. A little spiked cuff or studded cuff, and black pants and red Converse type shoes, which are kind of funny. So you can see, get a little closer look on there. There's white and red, and they're sitting up high at the top, like, you know, Converse short. So he's got some pockets molded onto the back of his pants and the back of his vest. You can see just all red there, and shoulder pad straps. So yeah, that is awesome, and that's everything you could possibly want out of a Bebop. And like the others, like everybody, he does have that multi-shading, which is lighter on the front, and then it comes to a different darker color here on the back. So that is awesome. That is so cool. And moving into articulation, basically, he has at the top of the head is, like I said, his little mohawk thing can move a little bit. So it's not really articulated, but you know, it's soft enough to move. This necklace is one piece. It kind of can wiggle around. His head can kind of go up or down and then up, and it can go all the way around if you're so inclined, but be careful of the necklace, because whenever you move his head, it will go with it, and you don't want to get that messed up. And glasses, they go up and down. I don't know if they'll come off. I'm not going to try it. Last time I did that was with a Jubilee figure, and they wouldn't go back on, so I had to glue them back on. Anyway, again, we saw earlier the mouth. This is so cute. We'll open and close. That is so nice. Now, his shoulder could technically go all the way around, but I'm not going to try it because he has this like shoulder pad on here, which I don't want to try to break. He does have a bicep swivel here, and he has a double elbow joint here. See that? Like I said, like we did in the Rocksteady video, you got good for punching. He does have the same thing. His wrists can go all the way around, and depending on which hand you have, he does have a up and down kind of motion with there. Now, he does have, you can see that his abs is in there. It kind of goes up and down a little bit, so you can see that. And it can rock around, so it kind of gives the illusion of a waist swivel. So that's pretty neat right there. All right, move it up. His legs can go up a tad, like that. And they can go back a tad, again, like on Rocksteady. This is very soft plastic, so it does have a little give, but the chain kind of gets in there, and you don't want to get that hindered or crushed by the leg sockets and such. So, all right, he does have a double knee joint. It's very tight. These are very tight because they just came out of the box, and you want to be very careful with it. I'm not going to try to force it, but you can see the hinges there. So you can see he's got some bend in the knee. And he does have a foot articulation which goes all the way around, and it doesn't really go down and up like Rocksteady's, because the shoe, is it one piece or is there a, let me see. Yeah, I think the shoe is just one big piece for the way it's molded, so I don't think it's going to be able to do what Rocksteady's did. So anyway, that is it for articulation. Very tight joints, very well done. Very scary to, I don't know, don't want to try to bend or break anything. It took forever to find these guys, and I'll be very unhappy if I broke them. So you get the chain here, and chain on the back here. It's hanging down a little low. I don't know if it's supposed to go that low, or maybe just you can be pulled up and kind of hang off his back, his butt pockets like that, maybe. Yeah, that looks good. So we'll put it like that. Anyway, that is it for his articulation. Go Bebop, go Bebop, go. And here Bebop is with his grabby hands. Roar, Toodles, come here, let me get you. Roar. Grab, 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 grab. Roar. Yeah, kind of scary. Don't want him to be grabbing after me. No, sir. Moving on. And here we have Bebop holding his pistol. So that's pretty nice. It's a little big for him, but they can get it in there, and it looks a little better from this angle when you're shooting. So yeah, very nice. And like Rocksteady, he can hold the rifle, and it looks really good. And just one-handed. Tornadoes! That's really nice. I just love how this rifle fits these guys perfectly. That's a good weapon for them. Alright. And here you have Bebop talking to the boss. Gee, boss, the turtles got away again. Why am I not surprised? Oh, you imbeciles. I don't know why they hung out with him. He was like, I'm so mean to them. Of course, they were stupid, so I guess that's why they did it, because they didn't know any better. Moving on. And that's been the awesome awesome Bebop. So that's both of them. Let's go ahead and get some comparisons out here to take a quick look at. And here you have Bebop and Rocksteady taking their place amongst the ranks of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle bad guys, and they look perfect. Oh, this is so perfect. I love this shot. This is, it doesn't get much better than this. I mean, yeah. Well, yes, it does, and I'll show that to you in just a minute, but I just wanted to take a second, enjoy this awesome view, this cool display of plastic that took me forever to find and collect for you, and I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. Oh my goodness. Okay, I know what you want to see. I know what you want to see. So without further ado, let's bring on the turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant.
And this is what everybody wants to see. Bebop and Rocksteady taking on the 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and it's glorious. It is so glorious. Let's move the camera in and see. Awesome. Oh, right for me. Need a little assistance there, buddy. Leonardo. Oh, Michelangelo. Rocksteady. Donatello. Oh, fighting in the sewers. This is awesome. I love these toys. This is so great. I feel like so much a kid again. I hope you guys are really enjoying just looking at this as much as I have putting them together. They are great. I can't say enough about these guys. All right. Moving on. And this has been the Target exclusive NECA Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle 2-pack of Bebop and Rocksteady. And these figures. These figures. I can't say enough good things about these figures. I thought they did a great job on the turtles. Bebop and Rocksteady here, putting them together in one pack. Oh my goodness. You don't have to wait for them. Finding them was a bear, but that's what happens when you got exclusive things and there's not a lot of them out there. Everybody wants them. But, here they are. And I am so happy to have these in my collection. I'm planning on getting the April and Foot Soldier set. I'm debating on whether to get the android body for Krang. I think that would be neat, though, to have. And they just announced at the Toy Fair a couple weeks ago, Splinter and Baxter Stockman 2-pack. That's going to be a while coming. So, wow. I thought we were done with these turtles. Obviously not. So, anyway, guys, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. I know I did. So, until next time, have a great night, and I'll catch you later.
Evil Shredder attacks.